There is a big wedding coming up, but first, the big news in the royal family is the new prince, and we now know the name, Louis Arthur Charles. And joining me is royal biographer Katie Nicholl. Good morning. Thank you for being here, first of all.
Good morning, and it's wonderful to be here.
So, the name of the baby, surprised at all?
Quite surprised, actually, because the bookies back at home had so much money invested in other names. James, Alexander, Arthur actually was in there as a first name, but Louis is quite a departure. It's quite a modern name. It's quite fresh. It's different. It's very French. France has had, I think, 18 King Louis. There's a bit of a confusion over whether we pronounce it Louis or Louis. So just to clear that up for you, it is Louis.
It is Louis.
But there is a nice family connection to the name Louis, because actually it's one of Prince William's middle names. It's one of Prince George's middle names. And the reason it is that is because Prince Charles's great uncle, Lord Mountbatten, was called Louis. So there is a really nice family tradition here.
Yeah, when you see this family, I mean, there's a little something different about them when it comes to the royal family. Like, I loved when we saw Prince William bring up the two kids to go meet their new sibling, and you saw the little girl turn around and wave to the crowd. I mean, there's something very sweet about them.
They are an incredibly sweet and very telegenic family, and as you said, Princess Charlotte has really mastered the royal wave. Prince George, I think, is a little shyer. One of the things that I've been told is that Prince Charlotte rules the roost back at home at Kensington Palace. If George has a toy, it'll be Charlotte who wades in and takes it away from him. I think she's got the Duke of Cambridge wrapped around her little finger, and I think it's down to Kate to be the disciplinarian and lay the law down, because I think otherwise Charlotte would try and get away with murder.
Now, you have a new biography that you put together. It's called Harry, Life, Loss, and Love. And you basically interview all his friends. I mean, people, whoever knows him, you've talked to him. And what surprised you the most?
Well, I talked to a lot of people for this biography, and I felt the time was right. This was before an engagement announcement, so my timing for this book was very, very spot on, because of course we've just come out ahead of a royal wedding. I was surprised to learn quite a lot of new things about Prince Harry. For example, his time on the front line in Afghanistan. I had no idea how close to real danger the prince had come. I mean, there were two occasions where we nearly lost our Prince Harry. So yeah, he came within inches of driving over an IED in his tank. And I think at the time, Prince Harry was third in line to the throne. And I think, like most people, I thought he'll have his protection officers.
Yes, exactly.
He's not going to
let anything happen to him.
Of course not. But actually, I spoke to the photographer who was in the tank with him, who said he thought he was possibly taking the last pictures of Prince Harry. So that was pretty hair-raising stuff. I was very, very interested to learn about the breakdowns of Prince Harry's other big relationships with Chelsea Davy and with Cressida Bonas. You have to read the book to find out why they didn't stand the test of time. So what do you think of Meghan Markle?
I
think Meghan Markle is fantastic. I think she is a breath of fresh air for the monarchy. I think she is hands down perfect for Prince Harry. I think the way that she has conducted herself within the royal family, in front of all of that media, under that intense scrutiny of the spotlight, it's not easy. And she's doing a brilliant job.
Oh, I can't wait to hear more about everything that you found out and read this book. It's called Harry, Life, Loss, and Love. And again, the big wedding, what, May 19th?
May the 19th, I will be there at Windsor Castle, covering it for the Canadians, the Americans, and of course the Brits.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. You can find a link to Katie's website and also her book on our website, fox4news.com.